Everyone, we are in Portland. We are walking towards Pioneer Place right now. It's one of the shopping malls here in downtown. So we're gonna check it out and see what it's all about. Peace. First up is Gucci. It's always a pleasure to see the different stores around the world because their layout is always different, but kind of the same. I love the chairs and the rugs here. It's so pretty with the mix of colors. These were such a cute mini size shoulder bag. These are one of my favorite summer mules, but I would probably get them dirty in like 5 seconds. I love anything with a top handle. I haven't liked a Gucci bag in a while, but this one really caught my eye with that so black, all matte black hardware. And yes, we are going to see my little mini Kelly reveal soon in a shot. But this bamboo top handle really took the cake. I love that all matte black. So it does come in 2 sizes, the small and the medium, and I am trying on the small. I feel like this fits my frame better. However, it does not fit my phone. I just have a regular size iPhone XS and it doesn't fit it at all. The nice thing about it is that it comes with 2 straps. One is a leather strap, and for a more casual vibe, it comes with that iconic green and red strap. These were so heavy. I've been loving the summer shoes that Gucci have been coming out with, especially those poolside rubber heels. Not these ones though. These were just like, reminds me of clogs. Like, it's a little too much for me. These were super cute. I did try them on, and unfortunately they were too big. I'm a 36 and they only had a 37. But it was actually surprisingly comfortable. I'm not sure how it'll feel in like 40 degrees heat in like Palm Springs or something like that. But it was definitely comfortable with that quick walk around. I did get to try on the white one in my size. And the white one fits so much better and so comfy. I do like the pink better, but the white was actually still a vibe. I don't actually love the all Gucci monogram, but some of the boots were okay. These almost felt like were a little bit too much. Like there was just too much going on. I prefer more simpler styles. And there is still, of course, the Gucci belts. If you were to get one now, I do recommend, like, there was a monochromatic all black. I think the ones that are more subtle fit so much better. What do you think? Do you still own one of these Gucci belts, or are you still planning to get one? I love the monochromatic ones. LV, oh my god. The store, it was so pretty. The layout was so nice, but it was actually a lot smaller than I thought. These pillow sandals, I think we saw before. Poolside, as well as like the metallic leathers. Nothing too new here. These are all the classic boots that they always have, but I still do love them because they are classic. These are a favorite of mine. I've always liked these. I still haven't pulled the trigger on these, but it is on my list. I decided to give them a quick try. And surprisingly, they're so comfy. Do you like these shoes? The only thing about these shoes actually were the leather laces. So I hope you can see them, but the laces are actually a strip of leather and you can't really tie a bow with it. It's a bit hard to. So I feel like the leather might crack over time as the shoelaces. Here's the Emperor Pochette Metis. So the bag is $23.50 USD and the shoes are $14.50. I know everybody loves this bag and you can crossbody it, handheld. The crossbody length was fine for me. You could adjust it, but to be honest, it's not really, I don't know. I don't love the bag. I know a lot of people just love this bag. They swear by it, but I don't think it's for me. I get the hype, but I just think maybe too many people have it and it's just not for me. This is a Capucine. I think this size was too big. This was, I think, the medium size. They do have one smaller, but I did try on the bigger size. I do like that the inner lining is pink, so it just gives a little bit of a different pop of color inside, and the strap was a little bit more special with the braided effect. I've never seen these ones in person, but I didn't realize they were perforated leather. So you could actually see light shining through it. And this is one of the new ones with the Neverfull with the actual strap. That Mugler bodysuit, I love this. If you had that figure, oh my god. We're going to head into Chanel and have just a quick look-see at the ready to wear. I love looking at details. So I love looking at the buttons, how it's constructed. One thing that I really like about Chanel blazers that one day maybe I will get is that they actually sew down a chain in the inside of the lining just to weigh it down a little bit so it always sit flat. So I'm going to show that in a quick second, but I do love that. This was my favorite blazer here. It's so gorgeous with that fur, and here you'll see that chain that I was just telling you about. I had a quick try on for the bags at the boutique. It was actually really small. There wasn't that many. This place hosts like a dear to me area because it was the place where I first bought my first Chanel. This was a Chanel 19 walk. It's way too long for me, so I try to double up that chain. It sits way past my hips. This was a silver medium classic flat. Right now it retails for $8,800. It was lambskin in silver metallic leather. So gorgeous. And this was honestly one of the other styles they had in stock for me to try on. There was barely any stock, nothing left really. This length hit a little bit shorter, and as well as this like shopper bag they said they got in just yesterday, but it's not really my style, but it was just interesting. I just tried on anything they had available. The shoe department was actually quite a lot nicer, but I tried to try on a couple of pairs, but they actually didn't have my size either. So really low on stock for everything here. I love this color. I really want a pastel pair of Chanel sneakers. These dad sandals are just so wild still. I'm not a huge fan of the dad sandals, to be honest. I hope I never get into it. I say I hope because you never know. In a few years, I might be like, oh yeah, they're pretty cute. Let me grab a pair. These Chanel boots I love. I don't want this color, but if it was all black and all leather, this is something that I want to look out for. It's so hard to find though. This was probably the cutest dad sandal, if anything. It had mesh on it. Do you like any of the Chanel shoes that came in? I feel like I'm not a huge fan, personally. Surprisingly though, those dad sneakers, these Chanel sneakers were so comfortable. Super comfortable, and I had to size, actually 36 was a perfect size, so this was true to size. I didn't have to size up for this at all. Super comfy. Love the look, but not the black. Maybe a pastel. YSL had a couple of like embossed croc, embossed ostrich leather. That was kind of nice. I do like the embossed croc leather in the Sac du Jour and that emerald green. I did think it was quite nice. Again, the store was a little bit smaller than I expected, but I did love these boots that I tried on with the YSL heel. They did have this in all black with a gold heel. But I wanted to try on something a little bit different that I usually wouldn't. The heel is literally what makes it. It was a little hard to walk in though, I would say. It's not the most comfortable, and I felt like I was toppling over a little bit. I love how this way that this shoulder bag opens and closes. It uses the L part of the YSL to close, and it was actually quite a sweet shoulder bag. I know this is one of their newer styles, and I think the price point was actually quite good too. This polo crop shirt caught my eye with a tiny little jacquard YSL logo on the back. Subtle, but it was still branded. This is totally Justin Timberlake 2000 vibes. I actually would say I like the YSL belts a little bit more than the Gucci. What about you? What brand do you think is the best for like waist or hip belts? What I really liked about Pioneer Place was that they actually had a Golden Goose store. I haven't been to a Golden Goose store since I think in Italy. They don't have any in where I live, just like they don't have a standalone store. So that was a really nice special surprise. They had a huge variety, and I did like that Portland special where they had the Golden Goose with the Portland logo all over it. That was really cute. I love getting things like this that are designer, but they still have wherever I'm traveling to, like a little bit as a souvenir, but like a very bougie, nice souvenir. Those are like my favorite things to get. Okay, well, we just saw a bit of luxury shopping at Pioneer Place. To be honest, it was a lot smaller than I thought. I didn't know what I was expecting, but I thought it was going to be bigger. We're going to explore the rest of the city. We're going to head into Nordstrom now and then see if there's any goodies that we like there. Bottega! I've never actually seen the suede ones before. I don't think, I haven't seen them. This is, I want to say, my first time seeing suede Bottega, and especially in this pastel colors, like that light purple suede. Oh my god, it was so nice. This one was a little bit weird, but maybe it's for holiday. That metallic green, not for me, but I really prefer the suede one. So nice. I also haven't really seen the snakeskin ones, so these were a little new for me too. And this baby blue with silver chain combination, to die for. Seriously, it was so nice. Definitely struggled opening this with one hand. Could not open. So that magnetic is strong. Some loops here, nothing too special. This was probably the most unique looking one, this bow, but nothing too special in Louis Vuittons this time. Mac & Mac, everyone's favorite brand right now, as of mine as well. So pretty. I cannot get over all these sparkles and crystals. Which one is your favorite? I've seen a couple of brands do this like nylon sheer tote, and I think that's a great way to try out that style with Marc Jacobs, something a little bit lower price point, and this little fur strap was really cute, and I really enjoyed that. These Valentino runway boots, rain boots, so weird, but kind of interesting. All of the shoes that they carried for Valentino were like a little bit off. Like they had slippers and they had like a clog type shoe lined with Sherpa, like a little bit too much. Everything was a little bit too much at Valentino. I had no idea La Perla did fragrance, so it was actually really good. I tried on Possibilities from La Perla. And some dupes I wanted to share. Vince Camuto, I didn't know I'm sure all these high street brands do dupes, but this one was actually quite nice for Bottega. It was $99, and I did see it also at Nordstrom Rack for $30. So run to Nordstrom Rack if you want to get some BV dupes. Quite nice. As well as some Gucci dupes. I'm not familiar with this brand, but it was BP, and it was $30. So it was so similar to that Gucci pair of shoes that I tried on at the beginning of the video. I didn't try these on, but they honestly are so similar. $30 compared to like $500, like such a good dupe for them. I also went to this department store called Mario's in Portland, and it was a store like a very, very mini Bergdorf's kind of. This style I feel were catered to a little bit of an older market. So there wasn't too many that I liked. Like they had Loewe, they had Louis Vuittons, but the market was definitely catered towards like the exclusive clientele. There wasn't much that caught my eye. Again, I saw that really pretty mesh bag, this one from Prada, and I do actually really like that, more for like an errands bag. I am using a mesh bag, as you can see already, as like kind of my like day-to-day bag, and then this Prada one fit perfectly in my outfit too, so it's one I actually quite liked and I haven't seen before. They also had a selection of jewelry, and I don't know any of these brands, but they were so expensive, like $10,000 for a necklace or something. But I did really like those butterfly rings. They were so gorgeous. So this is my hotel. I love how cozy it is, and the furnishing is so nice, super modern. These chairs. Cute. This was also a little art gallery that I popped by and just had a lot of interesting little bits. I thought you might like to see some of the local art and the local shops. So this is one of them that I thought was quite interesting. I want to share. They just had so many random knickknacks in there. Like the pottery was really interesting, but they had a lot of like things that were really weird for home decor. Probably my favorite is gonna come up soon. It's a sriracha bottle flower vase. I thought that was hilarious. This was the best. It's some really strange items that I personally wouldn't purchase, but this one was kind of cool too. I actually considered buying it as a gift. It was like a Nike slide made in ceramic, but it was just like I didn't want to carry it, but it was kind of cool. Maybe you could use it as a jewelry tray or just like home decor. A quick shot of a random mall that I was walking in the southeast area, and so many shops were just closed. Powell's Books, it is iconic tourist attraction, and also Buffalo Exchange, where I went thrift shopping and I did get a couple of pieces. And this was also at a thrift shop at Goodwill. Just had a quick browse and I did get a couple of pieces too. And you can't forget about Voodoo Donuts. I know it's a tourist thing, but I totally went here, I think 2 out of the 4 days I was here, and I'm now sick of donuts, but love them. Hey everyone, I just finished getting ready for dinner. Today's my last night in Portland. You should have already saw some shopping. I got a couple of pieces that I thrifted, including this top that I'm wearing, which is super cute. It's from Urban Revival. I'm going to this restaurant called Q Gallery tonight, and it's supposed to be some like super nice burger place, which I'm excited to have. There's a couple of things that really surprised me about Portland. To be honest, I didn't realize that there was like a pretty bad homeless situation in downtown, so it's actually like a little bit nerve-wracking going out at night when it's dark here. And I didn't realize, I'm not sure if it's because of the pandemic, but actually a lot of places have closed. I see so many empty shops and restaurants that are like boarded up, not just in downtown area, but like a little bit northeast of Portland as well. I was in that area earlier today, and just like so many shops just like empty and boarded up. So it's kind of interesting. I haven't been to Portland in so long, so I'm surprised how small of a city it was, but I mean, overall it was a good trip. So I'm excited to have dinner and then fly back home tomorrow. I hope you liked bits of the video, and it was interesting to see some of my experience here. I hope you subscribe and like, and I will see you again soon. Bye.
好大呀！